potentially the best training split, which is the full body training split. The one that I urged the majority of you to consider trying. Once you've exhausted that split, and I'm going to explain to you where that would come about, where do you then move to? And the answer to that, I believe, is the upper lower training split. We can still keep the frequency extremely high when we use upper lower rest, but it allows us more focus on what we're trying to do in each individual session. I said in the previous video that you're going to reach a point in that kind of journey with that training split where you're going to look at your logbook and you're going to be like, wow, that's an incredibly hard session. For me to progress my lifts on everything, it's going to be super demanding. Like, so let's take for example that you're doing a full body training and you've progressed all of your upper body lifts, but mentally and physically that's taken a lot out of you. And then you come to your legs and you're like, I'm spent. And you actually just find an inability to progress your lifts on the back end of the session. That is the moment where you then need to move to upper lower training.
It's fuck balance. In all seriousness, like, who the fuck wants to have balance? Be great. Like, when you reflect back on things that you've done in your life, you're like, oh yeah, I was pretty average everything, but I had some serious balance. Fuck that. Like, I don't see the point in that at all. Go all in, everything you have. I don't even know what the word balance means. Fuck balance.
What is up, people? Hopefully this sun is all right. Anyway, been a while. This is a little pre-workout talk. Got the bucked up. This is a good flavor. It's, if you can just read that, yuzu and peach. One of the better like peach pre-workouts I've had. It is the best peach flavored pre-workout I've had throughout the years. I do a full scoop, maybe a little bit more of just a regular pre. And then I have this, it's a thermogenic pre-workout. So it supposedly burns fat. I don't think it does, it doesn't. But it just makes you sweat a little extra, which I like. But you see people in the gym who they go through the motions and they work out and they leave the gym dry. Like they didn't sweat at all. Like, what are you doing, bro? Oh, and this is just creatine. I get this from bulk supplements on Amazon. It's the cheapest creatine I can find. But if you're interested in pre-workout though, code RUBOY1 at Bucked Up saves you 20% on your order. So you saw the intro, which means you're probably assuming that I'm gonna switch to upper lower, and I am. But before I say that, there's gonna be people in the comments like, I told you full body workout wasn't gonna last. It's not the end all be all. Full body workout ain't it? No shit, bruh. Things are not good because they last. They are good because they're good in the moment. And I did full body workout for around 4 months. I've done full body workout consistently, regularly, and I loved it. I got nothing but positive things to say about it. I progressed, my strength progressed. I wanna say like almost doubled across all things across the board. Like 1.5 to 2 times my strength increased. And then I think I look better too. Like visibly, my legs are the best they've ever looked. My calves. People always say for calves, they take higher volume. My calves are the biggest they've ever been. They're still small, but they're the biggest they've ever been, and I've been doing 1 set per workout for calves. And I've just gotten them stronger. And on top of that, I've always had like an achy knee or like a bad ankle or something just from previous sports injuries or whatever. And just getting strong and doing 1 rep and then giving your body time to rest, like all those injuries just go away. They're gone. I am the healthiest I've ever been physically and also mentally. Like I'm in a very good mental space. And I think part of that does come from the training split, you know, because you're not overwhelming your body with like 15 sets per muscle group per workout 4 times a week. It's like it's crap, you know. This method of full body frequency and intensity over volume is I like it a lot. But however, Jordan Peters says in his video, you will reach a point with full body eventually where your sessions, your gym workouts on the back end just suck. I got to that point, I think I got to that point for about 2 weeks, and I just left it and I kept trying to work through it. But then I was like, nah, I'm at that point. The heavy sets at the beginning of my workout, I still kept progressing. I think if I still kept doing full body, I would keep progressing. But what stalled out was the back end sets of 15. The biggest, and in my opinion, the only flaw of the full body program is you will be in the gym, at least I was, for over 2.5 hours. I have the time to do that most of the time. If you don't, I wouldn't even start off with full body. I would start off with upper lower unless you have the time. But I'm excited. I am in like mentally, I'm excited to start this upper lower. What will this upper lower look like? So what he said in his videos, I did something a little different. What Jordan Peters says in his videos is to have 3 upper lower days. So like you'd have upper lower A, upper lower B, upper lower C. So like upper A one day, lower A the other day, rest, upper B, lower B, rest, upper C, lower C. 3 different days of different workout selections. A bunch of variability. For some people that's great. I'm not saying don't do that. I personally, I don't like that much variation in my workouts, and my gyms that I go to don't have a ton of like different things you could do. So I'm only gonna have 2 upper lower days. So I'm gonna have upper lower A and upper lower B. Yeah, anywho, enough about working out and stuff. I will see you guys in the gym, and I'm excited. So I'll see you guys then. All right, so we're here. We're made to the gym. I'm gonna apologize for the audio right now because I know it's not that good. I gotta be super close, and there's fans in the background, other people. I apologize, but we're gonna get through this. So I'm on a shoulder press machine, kind of funky, has a decent bit of friction to it, but I've warmed up. We're gonna run, so we're gonna do our heavy set first, and I'm gonna try to do the full stack for 8. I think I can manage, but I've never used this machine before, but just warming up, I think I can full stack it for at least 8. And then after this, we're going to drop the weight and go for a 15 rep max. So 8 rep max to failure, 15 rep max to failure, and then switch movements. But warm up for every movement. And warming up just looks like, you can kind of go by feel, but like do like 8 reps light, 6 reps moderate, 4 reps heavy, 2 reps heavier, and then your working set for 8. Work up to it. Anywho, we're gonna run this.
So this is the start of right?
That was good. I think I got the full stack for 10. So again, I want 8 reps everything. So like if you do more, that's fine. Go to failure. But next week, get the full stack for 10. Probably gonna throw on like pin a 10-pound plate to it and go for 8. And then just as we get bigger, get stronger, add weight so that we get stronger for 8 reps. That's how I go about progressive overload. And take a breather, gonna relax, and go for 15 reps to failure and play with that. Track everything. Also, I am putting my shoulders first. I want the target of this, like the mission of this upper lower day for the next 8 weeks is to get big shoulders. I'm gonna train my shoulders first. So front delt, side delt, rear delt, all of those first, because I just want they're kind of a weak point for me, and I want them to be a strong point, my shoulders, for sure. So I'm gonna do this for 15 reps here in a second. And then after that, I'm just gonna film my heavy 8 rep sets for everything else, probably. Just because I don't want to film 2 sets of everything. But just know for everything that I filmed today, I'm gonna do an 8 rep set and a 15 rep set. And then move on. Alright? We're gonna rest, then film the 15 rep set.
Everybody's different. I can pick things that work for me that don't work for you. It's important knowing and feeling the target area.
I like that. I did a pretty good job of gauging that. So we did 110 for 16. Gonna do probably just 120 for 15 next week. But eventually at some point, you know, my gym has these magnets. Each of these magnets are 2.5 pounds. You just put them onto the weight stack, and it's a micro load. So I would do like 2 of them would add 5 pounds, 3, 7.5 pounds. But yeah, eventually we'll get to a point where we have to use those, keep progressing. But that's fine. That's perfect. That's great. Now we're done. 2 working sets to failure. 1 set heavy to 8. 1 set still to failure, but to 15. Then we just move on to a side delt machine. I'm just gonna film the heavy top set of 8, but just know I'm gonna do the heavy top set of 15 after. A little bit of a different looking exercise here. I call them single arm reverse pec decks, but I think it's really one of the best lifts for your rear delt. You can get that full range of motion compared to if you do 2 arms at the same time. Really like going all the way across your body. I'm sure you've seen these done on TikTok before or whatever. But, it's one of those TikTok lifts that are actually worth something, I feel like. So we'll do the sets here as well, and I'll film them for you.
rest, do the other side. I'm not gonna film that though. But I got 10, gonna match 10. And then next week, gonna try and do 5 more pounds for 8 reps. All right, that was it for shoulders. So now we're on to back. Starting off with my high row. It's gonna be a T-bar row, high row. Just pulling my shoulder, like my elbows parallel with my shoulders. I want to feel this mostly in my upper back, upper mid traps, etc. Do this for 8 for you. That was good. Gonna like take a plate off, actually take 2 plates off. Do that for 15. And get you guys on the next exercise. New movement alert on a machine row. This time a low row. I'm gonna keep my elbow close to my body. Looks a little funky. Looks like I'm got some body English going on, but I promise you it's controlled. I'm trying to feel it at the very bottom of my very bottom of my lats, rhomboids, etc. We'll see. We'll try and get this weight for 8. It might be too heavy, but I'd rather overshoot than undershoot. Because if you overshoot, you can always drop the weight. If you undershoot, you end up doing like 12 reps. That's not fun. So we'll try this, see what happens. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Yeah, again, very bottom of my lat insertion. Unlike the inside. Middle rhomboids, lower traps. Yo. Again, do this for 15. Then switch it up. Alright, we on to our last back movement. It is the pull down machine here. I am 1 progression away from 3 plates on this thing. So if I get this for a solid 8, I will have 3 plates on next time I come to this. That's always cool. That is always cool. Again, I do this kind of off to the side, really focusing on the lat and like the lower lat area. Full stretch, reaching out, pulling back with your elbow and your shoulder blade. Pulling your shoulder blade down, then you're following through with your elbow. Yeah, should get 8 here. The extra sets and like the extra back movement, my back is pumped and it feels good. When it comes to pump though, it's not that important. It's fun, but what you're not gonna grow from the pump. You're gonna grow from the progression over time with standardized form. Just something to know. The pump's fun, but you're not gonna really grow from it. You'll grow temporarily, but like true muscle growth just comes from developing strength in standardized form over time. Anywho, I'm gonna run this.
right, bro?
I did, yeah, I tell you.
Oh, yeah, you look good, man.
Thank you. Alright, this will be the last set I film on the camera because I'm running out of storage. So I'll switch to the phone maybe after this. On the prime press, very hard movement, very difficult movement. Normally I train this first for 8 reps, but I'm not really focusing on my chest right now. So I'm going to put it's on the tail end of my session today for the first time. So I'm going to try and move the same weight for 8. But if I don't, that's why. It's because I'm not training it first. So we're going to try and do the same for 8. We shall see how it goes.
Yes, now, don't go back into the spot. Start your next combination right here. It's from the hook coming into the current. That's how I want it to come to the box. Okay. Only to
Got 7 on it. That's alright. We didn't train it first, that's why. We'll take the 5 off. Try it for 8 next time. See how it goes. Switching to the phone. On to dips. Gonna film this the long way because I'm gonna use the same video for Instagram. What is up, people? Party people. Where am I gonna stick ya? Right here, maybe. Yeah. Lift was good. I didn't film my tricep movement, my isolation tricep movement. Didn't film that, which was overhead tricep extensions. I did bicep curls on the cable stack. I did abs on like an ab crunch machine. And then I did forearms, but this way to work the top side of your forearms. And that was it. Good lift. I'm not gonna lie. Initial feelings, it was still a bit much. I think adding an extra back movement and then adding a shoulder movement at the same time, because on the full body I was doing dips and the prime press and then a pull down in a row. I wasn't doing 3 back movements and 3 push movements. So adding those I think was a bit much. Actually, I think that was what was a bit much. But gonna leave them in. Strength depletion. Again, like the things early on in my session, I progressed on. So like all the back stuff, I did all right. The shoulder stuff I did great because I did that first. And then the pressing stuff was a little lackluster, but that's because I've been pressing first. And then now that I'm doing like pressing second to last, it took a hit, but that's all right. As long as we still get stronger over time, So I'm not going to change anything unless it continues for like another 2 weeks. But we shall see. Mindset, where I'm at with this. Because that's important for me. I don't want to like, if I do stuff for no reason, I'm eventually going to burn out. So why am I doing this? I've been posting consistently on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, trying to get 2 or 3 videos, well, like 1 to 3 videos out a day, on all of those platforms. And I've been doing that pretty well. I'm gonna throw in just a weekly YouTube video and see how it goes, because people have been asking, for one, and for two, I do want to do it. Like, I want to kind of like inspire people, like kind of teach them, at least show them what I'm going through so they can learn from it. Like, again, don't take my advice for anything. Like, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pro, nothing, this, that, nothing. But I am doing it, and you guys can learn from what I'm doing if you want to. It's just an option for you. And then also, like, there are other good things that come with posting. I mean, you see people that post, you know, they make money, they get brand deals, you know, and those are all good things. Those are things that I would like to have. But most importantly, I'm going to lift. Like, regardless of filming, regardless of social media, regardless of what comes with it, I have to make sure my mindset stays, I'm going to lift to lift. I'm going to lift because I want to be a bodybuilder. And I lift because I enjoy it. If I didn't film it, if I didn't post anything, I would still be in the gym putting in the work. And I don't want this to become like, well, this guy's just going to the gym just to post and lift. That's never what it's going to be. I will stop all of this before that becomes a problem for me. So, because I want to enjoy my time in the gym more than anything. And that's really it. I've been doing good so far. Like, I'm in a good mental space. I'm ready to post. I'm ready to edit. This will be good. I'm ready to like just grow. And I understand there's already been days where I haven't wanted to film and like I don't want to post, but you do it anyway. You do it because you do it. You don't do it for the reward of doing it. It's a devotional practice. You just devote yourself to doing it, and then what comes. So that's what I'm going to try and do, trying to learn. And it's just a growing process. Again, I'm very new to all of this. So, like, again, my audio in the gym is going to be pretty ass, probably. I legit have the Samsung clip-on mic. And I got those thinking, yeah, we're rocking now. But my camera's like 30 years old. Nah, not 30. 20 years old, probably, though. And it's just not compatible. So I'll look for at least a compatible camera. I'm not like a new, most expensive bling bling camera, but at least one that's compatible with that audio at some point, with that audio system at some point, and then we'll be rocking and rolling and controlling, you know what I mean? Till then, I'm gonna go home. I got like a half an hour drive home from this gym, so I'm gonna have upper lower A is in this gym, then upper lower B is in a gym closer to my house. This gym's 30 minutes away, other gym's like 15 minutes away. I won't be making the trek as often, but this gym has things like it has a great leg press, it has the prime press, has a heavier cable stack. I'm gonna do a lot of like raw. Like this gym has more machines. The other gym I'm gonna do more free weight stuff in, if that makes sense. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. That's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna go home and sip on this protein soda, cherry limeade. I actually have like a shit ton of these in my house. They're great. I took advantage of the sale and got tons of them. So I'm set for like 3 months actually. Like, it's crazy. But they are so good. And if you're interested in getting them, no pressure as always. Code RUDEBOY1 saves you 25% at Bucked Up and helps me out a ton. Maybe if you use my code, I can put that to a new camera so I can work with my audio system. Anywho, have a good one, guys.